Alright, hey guys, I'm so excited you guys all came, and this is my first time doing a presentation. I'll try to go slowly, on a little bit of time crunch and have to finish by 3:30, so I'll try to walk you through what I can. If we don't finish, that's totally okay. I can make it separate. We can do another part 2 of this, and answer some questions and things like that. So when you guys can go into the chat, there is a link that has footage in it. That footage is going to be helping you guys create our video for today. So I know that a lot of people are on a lot of different computers. I am not a computer tech. I don't know every single computer, so you're gonna have to work with me here. But if you feel like I'm going too fast and you're like, whoa, can you back up a minute? Just type slow in the chat, and I'll slow down and kind of recap what I just said, so you guys can understand and make sure everything you guys understand everything I'm doing. So I just opened up my drive for my downloads right here. If you guys download the footage in the chat, you'll come up with this practice video. And this little practice video is going to have a little zipper on it. You can see it right there. And this basically means it's zipped so that any files that are on it you can't just like immediately access. So what we're going to have to do is, I'm on a PC, just to let you know. The controls might be a little bit different from Mac, but I believe they're similar. So you're just going to right-click it with your mouse, and it's going to open all these options, right? And you're going to want to click on Extract All. And that's going to take out all the footage so that you guys are able to use it. And a lot of them have different names. Sometimes it says unzip or things like that. Just make sure it's not just open it, and I'll just pull you into the folder, and you don't need that. You want to open the folder, and not like literally click it and open, but like unzip it. So if you guys just click Extract All, another link will pop up. That's right here. There you go. And it's just going to tell you where the destination is going to go. It's going to go to my downloads, and you're going to click Extract. It'll take a second, and boom, now you have the videos. You don't need to do anything else, but now you can open up Premiere Pro. So I'm going to do that right now. Type it on my computer. You can't see that. I will repaste the link. I just can't see the link. There we go. All right. So sometimes Premiere Pro can take a minute to open, but when you open it, it will look like this. You'll have this little thing. I already have some folders from past projects I've done before, but when you open it, it'll probably pull up, if you've never opened it before, it might pull up a little like guide and how to use it, and it might not have anything here. That's just because I have been using it for a while. And right now, you guys are making a new project. You're going to click on New Project, and it's going to pull you up this. Now, these are all just settings on how to open it. You really don't need to mess with it. The thing you want to look at is the location. This is just where your project in Premiere Pro is going to be going on your computer. And so obviously you just want to keep an eye on that. Mine's going to my documents under Adobe Premiere Pro. That's good. We don't need to mess with that. You want to title your project. Obviously, you can name it whatever you choose, but I'm going to name it Practice Project. All right, and then all you got to do is just click OK. Hold on, project. There you go. I already made one to test it out. All right, and you're going to click OK. It should open up. This is Premiere. This is the desktop from Premiere, and you guys might be seeing a different desktop or desktop software. Not like, but basically what I'm trying to say is there are like tabs at the very top. You can see my mouse. There's tabs right here at the very top. And these are all different layouts you can have. This just changes the way that you can see things. And basically, when you switch that, there we go. Basically, when you see that, you can click on different layouts, and they will change. Guys, when you get it done, you're still interested in learning more about how to use Premiere Pro, there's a ton of folders and videos that Premiere Pro has inside of it on the Learning tab. And you guys can do assembly, editing. A lot of people prefer different tabs when they're working on different things. And for this one, though, I'm going to have you guys go into the Effects tab. If you're going to do that for me. And if you guys can notice, these are changeable. So you can move these around and make it as big as small as you want. And let's say you actually mess these up really badly and just go here and you're like, oh no, my thing's all messed up and now I can't see anything. You're going to do this tab at the very top to help you guide yourself through Adobe Premiere Pro. And you're just going to click on Windows, you're going to click on Workspaces, go down and go to Reset to Save Layout. And it will take you back to what the original layout looks like. And you click that and boom. So I've messed up a ton of times where I've like messed things up. And I'm like, oh no, I don't have to fix it. That's how you fix it. So I'm just going to walk you guys through on how to upload the footage you have in the drive.
Sorry, Lindsay, sorry to interrupt. Quick question. Someone said they got a pop-up that says System Compatibility Report.
That might be because your computer might not be accessible with Adobe. It just means that, yeah, you have a bad PC. Like it means that your computer's not powerful enough to handle a very, very, very large and powerful editor. But the issue with that is sometimes your computer may not be able to handle that power. Like, let me just show you really quickly exactly how much power Adobe has, so you guys can kind of get a gist of that.
And also just to let you guys know, if something occurs where your PC isn't capable of, running this particular version of Premiere, we're also recording this currently. So if you do need to go back or if you need to check this out, once you have a computer maybe at school or something else, this will also be available to you as well.
You can try to have it on another computer, or you guys can just continue to follow along with me. But as you can see, I'm just going through Adobe, but you can check out how much power is taking from your computer by going and typing in Task Manager. And if it's taking up like 100% of your CPU right there in your memory, then that means your computer might not be able to handle it very much. But not everyone's PC is strong enough to handle it. I have a really high-tech computer because I do a lot of editing, so that's why I chose to get a computer like this. But if not, it's okay. You can follow along with me. But we're going to start by importing your media. So you're going to go on this little blue tab right here, at the very bottom, and you're going to right-click. I believe that's like Control-Right for people with Macs. And you're going to click Import. Beautiful thing. And we're going to go to Downloads. And you're going to click Practice Videos, and you're going to click Import Folder. So now it'll import folder. Give everybody a minute to follow along with me. But you guys should have been able to import the project into here. And if you're having trouble with that, let me know. But yeah, just right-click Import, find it in your downloads, and if you unzip the folder or whatever, it should import. That way you guys can follow along with me. You guys can double-click. Let me make this a little bigger so you can see my But down here at the very bottom, there's these two little tabs. One of them is like a little singular icon, and one of them has like a list. This is how you can see your footage. So you can choose to see it like a list, or you can choose to see it like an icon. I prefer icon. You can choose list. It's up to you. A lot of things on here are totally up to the preferences. And as you get to know it more and more, you'll be able to see what preference you like. And there's a little button right here I'm hovering over. This basically X's you out of where, not X's you out, but takes you out of where folder. So I pop back into the practice videos, double click, and then I'm in the files. If I want to go back, you can click that little back button. It's super easy to pop out of the files. But let me click in the media files, and then we have your raw. Raw footage is just like the footage that hasn't been edited yet, and audio is obviously sound. So click into your raw, double click on that, and oh my god, look at all this footage we got. All right, and I pulled this. This is all stock footage from Adobe stock because I figured it'd be all this really pretty. And you guys, I always, whenever you guys have a project, just look through your folders. If you're on icon view, you can kind of scroll through the video and see what it is, just a little guess what the video is. Just take a minute to do that.
We have another question. Lindsay, sorry to interrupt. So we have a student who unzipped the videos, but they can't see it in their downloads.
Okay. It might have unzipped to a different location when you unzipped it. So maybe try to check like pictures or videos or like documents. Sometimes they'll unzip and put it inside another folder instead of downloads. So just try like check through your computer to see if it ended up somewhere else, or you can go back to the video the folder and try to unzip it again, but make sure that you know where it's going. Sometimes they will unzip into somewhere else instead of your video.
Is there like a keyword that they can do a search quickly on to find it? I didn't know just because it's zipped. If not, they can just try to do it again.
Yeah. If you can't figure it out, try to do it again and just make sure you know where it's going. It'll say like browse so you can see where you want to put it. But right here we have some awesome footage. If you guys want to watch the footage, let's go to what is that? These two little boys running with the wheel. The two little boys running with the wheel. All right, you're gonna double click on that, and it's gonna pop up over here. And you guys can use your mouse and grab this little head right here and move it back and forth so you guys can see the whole video. Now, there's an easy way to shortcut this with your keyboard. If you want to watch a video, you're going to click the space bar, and it will play for you. And there's controls for it automatically already in there. J on your keyboard makes it go backwards. K, positive. And L makes it go forward. Now, if you double click these, like for example, if I double click L, it'll go really fast. Or if you double click J, it'll go really fast. And then K pauses it. Or you can use the space bar to play and pause. So when you are creating a video and you're like, all right, I have all this footage, but like I don't really know what I want to do with it. Like I need to make a video for a class, whatever. Sequencing is basically the order of the footage that you have, and that's really important for when you're editing a video, sequence your video. So if you want to sequence your video, even if it's shooting a video way ahead of time, you want to be able to be like, okay, this is the way that I want the flow of the video to be. And so you'll click on the first, we have this first little, these boys running. And then you can see we also have like drone footage. Now, one of the biggest things and the biggest mistakes is people go, oh, this is a huge city, let's start with that. You also want to start small. Small means like these two boys running, playing with this little tire. Let's start small. Then you get bigger. You go to maybe if you double click on this one, you can see this video, and you can use your J, K control to, this one has audio also. You can really hear it. You can see these boys sliding in the mud playing soccer. If you guys want to continue practicing the JK and L controls, but then you want to get bigger, so you can go these boys playing soccer, and then maybe we can move on to this like little drive-by house. So you guys don't have to. I'm just giving you an example of like how maybe you want to like get an idea of how you want to sequence and how you want to edit together before you start it. So let's go double click on those boards again. We'll go back to them. And we're just going to start playing a space bar and get to a point where they're still kind of blurry. You can kind of see it goes like out of focus and then in a focus. Like right there, you can move it. You can move your space bar with your mouse if you want to, if you don't like the controls. Let's go right there. And then you're going to click I. I means in. This is where your parameter starts. So if you want your video to start there, you can put I and start it there. And then we're going to put space bar, and let's get them running. Let's go like right there. Stop it there with your space bar. So O. O is your out point. And then that little footage is what you are going to pick up when you grab your footage. And that way it makes editing a little bit easier when it comes to like if you have a lot of footage and you're like, oh, this is super long, I don't want to like have to put it in the sequence and then cut it down in sequence. You can already pre-cut it, and then you're gonna click on the footage right there, and you're gonna have that little grab hand, and you're gonna drag it into your timeline and drop it. And then your footage will come from your timeline. Just a little bit so you can see. Now your footage is in your timeline. Your timeline is where all your editing comes together, and you'll be able to see everything really like as a final cut. So we can start with the boys and the wheel. You can click and grab this little head right here, but just click and grab with your mouse and drag it. But you can also use the space button, space board. And you go back, and the controls I just went through to go back and forth with it. But yeah, just make sure you quickly grab it, and then drop. And then now, after you have one video in your footage, one video in your timeline, you'll be able to continue to drag and drop, and then you'll be able to see it. All these little things on the side here are called tracks. The track with the V is a video track, and track with the A is audio track. So we have track 1 and audio track 1. A lot of times there's a lot of different tracks for people who are making really big videos and have tons of audio and tons of music and tons of sound. But right now we don't have that, so we don't need to worry about those right now. But you also have lots of different tools over here on the side. So this space selection tool is the one you're going to be using the most. It also has a shortcut. Everything on this computer has shortcuts. I've seen people edit like 20 hours worth of footage without touching a single thing with their mouse. They're able to use the entire keyboard on their own. Obviously, that's definitely hard. Definitely hard. Like you have to get really good at it. But for now, we can use our mouse as our main source of moving things around. And so this one basically pulls, if you have a ton of footage, it pulls it all backwards for you. That can be really useful if you're like, oh, I want to move it back a little bit so there's a little bit of black space at the front before it starts. Things like that. You have your rolling cut tool, which I'm going to get into the tools in a second once we add our second video, so it makes a little more sense. But the second video I'm going to add, sequence-wise, is let's go to those boys playing. There's 2 videos of them. We're going to go to the first one over here. And we're going to start the video before those boys jump in the frame. See I'm coming in to the soccer. Start there, you click I, play it, get them hitting each other, and then there. And stop it like about there when they're all kind of slammed into each other. Click O, grab the footage, and drag it and drop it. Now, you see how it kind of snaps into itself right there? That's exactly what you want, just snap and drop. So the snap is really useful, so you can add them on and know exactly where they're lined up, so there's no like little black gaps or whatever in between your videos. Now, after that, we got 2 videos in here. They're looking pretty good. You can go scroll all the way back to play, and you can kind of see exactly how it looks so far. You can see the boys coming in, they're hitting, and then it ends there. And so I'm going to go through the tools. We already went through this one. This one pulls all the footage back. If you want to put one back, you can grab one. Whatever gray highlights is what you're going to be grabbing. And then this is the ripple edit tool. This is my favorite tool. It's literally a lifesaver. Because if you don't need this tool and you go to the selection tool here and you decide that you want to cut off more, you go to cut it off, you're like, oh, you can still edit like the in and out point type of thing on here. You can still cut footage off if you don't like it. Some people just choose to edit in the timeline. I like to kind of put exactly what I want first, and then I can change it up in the timeline. But if you go to the selection tool, you see that little red bar pop up, and you'll be able to move it. And so you can see on the side over here, exactly where it will cut. Let's say we want it more. But then there's a big gap here. And you click the gap, it'll highlight itself right there. You see how it's like white, and you click delete on your keyboard, and then the gap will be gone. But if there's stuff over here and there's stuff on other tracks, then everything doesn't get moved. It's just that track gets moved. And then you have to like go click all the gaps that you made. So, two of the most important commands, in my opinion, on Premiere Pro are Control. I think that's a different command on Macs, but Control Z will undo any mistake you make, and that's a lifesaver. So you're like, oh no, I didn't mean to do that, and I have to go fix it. Just Control Z, boom, now it's back to normal. Control Z literally saved my life so many times. The second most important, second most important command is Control S. You see what I do with Control S is save the project. While Adobe is a high-powered and really good editor, it does crash a lot of times if you're doing like very high intense stuff. If I'm like editing like 40 minutes of footage, I've got 4K, and then I've got all these tracks and audio, it is likely going to crash at one point because it's trying to take up so much power from your computer that your computer can't handle it. So you want to click Control Save. I have edited a 15-hour video and I wasn't clicking Control Save in my computer class, and I lost everything I had spent the last like 15 hours editing. It does automatically save occasionally, but it is not always perfect. So always when you're editing, every like 20 minutes I'd say or so, just click Control Save. So you'll see me do a lot of projects. I almost do it like without even thinking, but just make sure you guys know that sometimes the computer can crash, especially if you're using like the computer might not work as well. I used to have like I try to edit on this Windows computer for school, and if I have too much footage, it'll crash a lot. So just make sure you guys know Control Save. And we're gonna keep editing this little cool video we got going here. So now we got the boys playing in the water. Let's kind of pull out. We have a lot of cool old rustic town. And this kind of seems like the countryside, so we're gonna go into this countryside one right here. Let's start it, grab your playhead, start it from the beginning. And let's start our endpoint from the beginning. We'll pull it in. And I like it like there. It's a pretty short clip, but it kind of shows the countryside and what we're looking at. We're going to grab and we're going to drag it here and make sure it clips onto there. Alright, looking pretty good so far. We're going to keep doing that again and again. You guys are more than welcome to make the footage look however you want. You don't have to follow my to the extreme, but oh, yes, I thank you, Caitlin. All right. Apple. Sorry about that. So if your clips look really small, you need to click the plus and minus button at the very top of your keyboard. You see when I click minus, it pulls me out. So now it probably looks like yours, Catherine, where it's like super small, looks really short, and you're like, why does it look so short? Click the plus button and makes it larger. So yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, you can click the plus button to get super close and the minus button to kind of zoom it out so you guys can see your clips better. So yeah, plus or minus will make your timeline bigger or smaller. All right, thank you for that question. It's a good question. All right, so we're going to keep going with the footage that we have here. Now at the countryside, let's see, there's this one with the like cool looking building over here, right here. It'll click gray when I click on it. Make sure you guys are double clicking. Start I, and then look at that cool ancient village. And then you got that like sun glare right there. Look at that sun glare finish. Pretty short clip, so we'll probably do most of it. Right there. Out. Grab it and drag. There. Now it'll tell you exactly how much time you have up here. So we're currently at about 12 seconds over here, which is pretty good start the video. We're kind of trying to show off the whole time we have here. Yeah, the bar at the bottom also works if we're trying to jiggle it in and out right here as well. Thank you. If you guys can't have the plus or minus, you can also use the bar at the bottom. We're going to keep going, and we'll do this little, like, beautiful looking Spanish building over here. I have a cart pass by. We stop it like there, and drag and drop. Hey, Amy, we're just picking the footage. I'll go through it for you, and you can see what we've done so far. We're just dragging and dropping the footage into the timeline so so we can have a sequence that looks pretty cool. We got it going, Spanish building, then we got the little. All right, it's looking good so far. I'm hoping you guys also are able to do this as well. So here's this big zoom out of a town and then the forest. You guys can get better if you want to put it over here. Oh, looks like we got people in the rain. All right, let's go with the cool looking buildings over here. We're gonna start the thing about drone shots is sometimes they can be kind of shaky, so you can slow down by clicking go forward by clicking L. You see that kind of very like harsh movement right there. We're gonna wait and start our back in front of that, so we don't have to see that. We'll start it here, and then it's a lot smoother. We'll add that in, drag and drop. Cool looking. Now we got this little video of this little town where we will do like this big shot of the town. Drone footage tends to be a little shakier than footage on a tripod. Always put your camera on a tripod. It makes your footage look so much better. It makes your editor happy. Promise you that. All right, let's start it like right there. I go through. Let me know if I'm going too fast for anybody can slow down. And O, I-O, I-O, I-O. And we'll add up the back there. And perfect, now we got the final tab. I really like the shot of this little girl over here overlooking this like island. Really pretty. And I think this is my final shot because it kind of gives you like it gives you a very calming sense. We're gonna make sure as she pulls up. And let's stop it about there, maybe a little less. Or down a little more. Like that. Alright. I'm gonna drag and drop. Alright. It's looking pretty good, right? Okay. So now we got all of us have our footage in the timeline. We basically have a video already, which is pretty awesome. Alright, there you go. We basically have a video. Just look it over real quick if you're gonna see it. Make sure all your cuts look good. It doesn't look like anything to jump cuts. Jump cuts are like the biggest, the really easiest mistake to make, but it's like a very like big cut in the video that's like really obvious, like someone talking, and there's no like video footage to cover it up. But thankfully, you don't have anyone talking here. We've got some really beautiful shots of the island. Now, I always like to add in a default transition. So you guys are gonna click this little beautiful text thingy, and you guys see that red bar right there, and we're going to right click it. And there's a little thing right here that says apply default transition. This is the default transitions for in the middle. The video transitions are cross dissolves, which means it fades and then picks up on the other side. And the default transition to end the video is just a gradual loss in the footage. So we're gonna add default transitions, and then it'll be really pretty when she starts to slowly fade away. I get a calming feeling, and it looks really pretty. I'm actually gonna make it a little bit longer so the transitions don't take so much space out. There we go. There we go. You can make the transition smaller or bigger by just clicking this and extend them however you want. I think they're pretty good right now. And so far we're doing pretty good. I'm gonna pull out and talk about the rest of the tools. I'm going to mess up this a little bit. You don't need to follow along with me. I'm just explaining you how the tools that you can use on the side. All of them have shortcuts on them, so you'll be able to if you like hover over them, as I am. You can see the different shortcuts. But yeah, so we're here. This is the ripple edit. I was talking about it earlier. So let's say I was talking about how there was like that little gap in between the video, and then it's really annoying, like, you guys see it red, I cut it short, then I have to cut this, click delete, and all my footage has to move. Whereas if I control D, B and click this little workable edit tool or Command B and cut something. Let's say I want this to be shorter, but I want that to stay the same. I want it to start a little bit more like right there. I click that and boom, it already takes out the little gap for you, so you don't have to do like 3 steps. It's 1 step and 3. Really useful. This little razor tool is Command C, and this basically, if you were like, you know what, I really like this whole shot, but I wanted to start the shot at the beginning. Let's say I want to start the shot there. So like cut. Just click. You just have to click with your mic and click, and then it makes a little cut in the middle of it. Right there. So now this looks like almost 2 clicks. So I'm going to take this out. I'm going to go back to Z, which is my selection tool. I'm going to select this, and now I can, this is its own click. So I'm going to click, and then there's the rest of it. So maybe I can put this back in, drag it, and snap it over here. Zoom out a little bit with my command. Go to the front, click the ripple edit, the little selection tool, grab all my footage, and pull it back. Grab it all, make sure you got it all. There you go. Pull it back a little bit. And there you go. Make sure you unselect it. Like I didn't do that, and then it pulls back. Grab this other one, put it at the front, and then you can delete the gap here. Sorry, I'm talking a lot. But then you have the girl at the front. It gives kind of like a full circle vibe. Now we have the girl at the front. She's looking. You get these kids playing. You get the all very sometimes you can click L to make it go faster. And then you have the girl ending. So here's a kind of a full circle sense with the editing. And if you guys have any questions, make sure you guys add it in the chat, and I will answer them. And so yeah, so it gives a kind of a full circle sense when you have the girl at the beginning. You can also add default transitions at the front of the video, but we'll get into that after I finish the tools. The select tool, it's kind of a complex tool for transitions. It basically changes exactly where you want to add the transition. A lot of people don't really use it. It's kind of a more advanced tool. A lot of the rest of them are more advanced tools. This is obviously the type tool. I prefer not to use the type tool. You can click on an image and then type, and then it automatically pops up a graphic for you. But I prefer to go into the graphics tab at the top and make graphics when at the very end instead of adding them in randomly in the video. But we'll get into graphics in a second. We'll get into that. And the pen tool is for if you want to have audio, and let's say you want the audio to come in at a certain time. This basically creates this thing called keyframes, but it's a more advanced tool, and the keyframes basically go up and down on the audio, so you know exactly when it's going to come in. It's a little bit more of an advanced tool. If you want to learn more about that, you guys can find YouTube tutorials online. I'm not going to get into it too much right now because we're not going to be using that. Well, we are, but I'll get into it in a second. So yeah, the hand tool just helps you graphics and select things, kind of the same as the selection tool. Everyone mostly uses these 3 at the top. And so yeah, we're gonna put in some default transitions a little bit right here. You're gonna get that little bar.
Wait,
right
I'm
click.
so sorry, Lindsay, sorry to interrupt you. Quick question. Someone asked, did you say that whatever option you showed earlier that makes the video go faster?
Yeah. Okay, so zoom out and then click L. L makes your timeline video go faster. K stops it, and then J makes it go slower. So if you want to go backwards fast, click L and double click it. So if you click L, this is L, just 1 click, and this is L, 2 clicks.
And how do you also control your audio? Someone else asked, how do I turn down the audio if it's too loud, or if you want to make it quieter in your recording?
Yeah. Hold on, let me get to that show the boys audio. There's an audio clip. Yeah, there's 2 clips for this one. This one has audio. You can hear it when I play. You'll see the audio levels on the side. And I'm going to drag this in here. And when you want to change audio, basically, it's a little complicated on this. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to click this. Yeah, sorry, that was a lot. Let me go back. But you're on this video right here. You're going to click on this, make sure that your blue tab thing is on the on that clip. And make sure the clip is highlighted gray. And you're going to go into this little spot over here that says Effect Controls. This is like the best thing that ever exists on this program. It's called Effect Controls. It's super easy to use. And it basically has all of your graphics, all of your, the position of your shot. I'm going to go through it right now. I'm going to click on it, Effect Controls, and it's like, whoa, this is a lot of stuff. There's so many buttons and things. I'll explain it. At the default transition, you just click the little red button right here, and you click Apply Default Transition. So click, have that little red bar show up, which you need to be on your selection tool. Right click on it, and then scroll down and click Default Transitions. And you can see the audio levels here. You always want the audio levels between 6 and 12. So I would say the audio for this is pretty good. You can kind of see it's a little bit yellow, so it might be a little bit peaking. If it gets red, you don't want it to be red. Red means it's way too loud and you got like, for someone's eardrum. But between 6 and 12, so I would say this audio is pretty good. But obviously sometimes it's like kind of annoying, like when you're editing, especially if you're editing with sports footage, it can be really annoying. So you can just click, if you see this box over here, you see all this stuff, you have an M, an S, and a mic. Click M right there, and then you can mute it. So now you don't have to hear it when you're editing, especially when you're editing sports footage or anything that like, it's kind of annoying, especially if it's yourself, if you're editing a YouTube video of yourself, and you have to listen to yourself talk, and you're just trying to focus on the video, and it's like, oh my God, I don't want to listen to myself talk so much. Just click that little M right there and mute the audio for you, right? And super easy, and then you can hear the audio. You'll see it go up again. But this program has good audio. If you want to mess with the audio, you can click on that with both Flex Control. You can click on Volume right there, and you can change the level of the audio. Obviously, when you change the level of the audio, the keyframes, this is a keyframe, this is like a little pen tool mix, will make a keyframe in the middle. So if you decide to make the audio lower, but if you want to do the whole footage, you just delete that. Turn that off, and you just delete the whole thing. So make sure there's that little blue thing, and that is what makes those little keyframes, the little dots in our video to tell us to go where to. See, it automatically save later. We set the blue marker to the beginning of your video. I honestly just drag it. There is a shortcut for it. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure it's like or something. No. Yeah. I just grab it with my pen and drag it. So put it at the beginning of the video. I can't remember the shortcut for it. Is there any way you can split the audio from the video? You can add a song. Yeah, I'll show you guys how to add audio in just a second. But I just want to talk about those little things. These make little like keyframes in your video. If they just point when things change in your video. But if you want to change the entire, like if I want to change all the audio on this clip, you don't want that on because then it'll only change that section. So if you put the keyframe there and it's like, I want it down lower, then this is going to go like that. And then once it hits that, it's going to go back up. So if you want to change the whole thing, turn off it. There's a little toggle button. Toggle it on, toggle it off. Delete that, yeah. Okay. And then you can make it quieter. So now if you listen to it, it's a lot quieter than it was before. That's one of the ways. Yeah, to get to effect controls again, you when you like click on this little panel, that will show up. Effect controls is over here in the corner. There's also this thing called scope. I don't need to worry about that right now. But you basically, if you want to toggle, click on the clip, get your little blue head of the playhead on it, and then click effect controls. And then that's how you're going to effect controls. You're going to scroll down, ignore all the motion, the volume, turn off this little toggle, and then you can change the audio on it. And we're just going to put it back to normal because I have good audio, but yes. The effect controls is really useful for a lot of things. And I'm going to show you a couple different things you can do with it right now. You're just going to click on this and you're going to go to position up here. Over here at the top of the effect controls tab. Position is where you want your video on the screen. A lot of times, sometimes to shoot footage, it doesn't fit in the video screen, and when you export it, will look like that. And so you can move it. The black is like when you export your video, it will be there. So you can move it. You see how this video doesn't quite fit? There is a little bit of black frame in between the like that little black bar right there. So if you move position, you can move it side to side. Just click on it with your mouse. You can also put in numbers if you want to put in numbers. But you can click and drag side to side, and it will move it. It's kind of easy to see. And then there's up and down. So you can make it up or down. And so as you can see, I'm doing that, but it's not changing it the way I want it to. So with scale means if you want to make it back. If I were to just make sure you click and grab it. If you want to make it really far back or really far forward. So we're actually going to make it fit the frame a little bit better and do it like that. So I can scale doing it a little bit more so that your footage will fit the frame. If you have something like imagine, let's say I'm shooting the footage and I accidentally have my thumb right at the very top. I don't got a camera. You can always just grab, drag, and put it in a little more. And there's also transitions where people zoom in, and those are also pretty cool. You can those are your motion. The position and scale will change how the actual footage fits within the video. You can put this little thing to toggle it up so you don't have to see all this random stuff, and you can I'll do a lot more. And when you add in effects and things like that, you'll be able to see them. For example, you don't have to do this, but I'm just going to look up. I'm on my effects tab. I'm going to look up blur. And let's pick this blur, right? And we're going to grab that, whatever blur it is, and stick it onto the footage at the bottom. And you see the little gray box around it. Click on it, and then it adds it onto effects control so you can see exactly how you want it, how blurry you want it, and things like that. So it's really useful when you're trying to edit and add graphics and add effects to your video. Well, so we had a couple questions about audio, so we're going to jump into the audio real quick. And we only have about 10 minutes left, so we're just going to add in that audio. Let's put that little back arrow on your project. You can also toggle up here if you want to, between your bins. Your bin is what's going on over there. You want to get to the audio, or you can just click this back button and get to the audio side. You have 2 songs, and you can listen to them. And it's like a documentary, explaining. This is a song. There we go. Sorry, I was like, what? This is the song. This one, Going Home. And you can see the audio. When you double click on it, it'll come up, you're like, whoa, it looks crazy. But it's just when the sound is peaking in different places. And you're moving this back and forth, you might not be able to hear me very well because the song, as you can see, is peaking right in a lot of places. But we're just going to grab the whole song. There's that little thing right there. Drag audio only. Grab it, click on it, grab it, and then bring it down on the audio tracks. And make sure that you're at the very front of your clip. So make sure you're at the very front of your clip. And then I pull out and just grab this end with the little run marker so you can move it and move it to the end of your footage. I was just showing this video as I'm going to do this, but yes. So now you have audio to fit with it. Make sure you add that default transition at the front. Default transitions are really useful when when you just start the video, so that it doesn't like immediately start, but it kind of gradually like brings it in. As you learn more and more Pro, you can add in different effects, which you can see over here with all these different kinds of effects. Some of them I don't even know, like there's literally that many. I've never used quite a few of them. A lot of them are very popular, and those are the ones that like I tend to use over and over again. But yeah, so now we have this beautiful song to go with these beautiful people running around and having fun. And the one thing about audio is there's those little audio peaks. So you'll be able to see them in the video over here at the top. And you'll hear it, like right here. Boom, there's that little boom. And then you'll see smaller ones over here. And a lot of artists, especially music artists, when you're making a music video and whatnot, you want to make sure that like the important parts of the video overlap the important part of the song. That's why it is important to edit a video and audio together. So don't like if you just create your video and then you add your audio, then you're like, oh no, I have this beautiful video, but the audio doesn't really match up with the video. Like it peaks at random times and it doesn't really like flow very well. So the video is the most important part of the video when you're editing it. But yeah, so as one thing that's basic, now you have good audio. You could move the video to make sure that matches the audio. I kind of like this hit right here, so it goes straight from there, and you have this beautiful tree. You can bring the audio down by clicking the audio, clicking effects control, click level, and then bring it down right here. You can bring it back to minus going down. Now it's a little bit more 5 and 6, which is more what we want. We don't want the audio to overpower the video, and you want the audio to mesh well with the video, but you don't want it to overpower it, and then all of a sudden the sound like blah 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 blah. I'm going to show you guys one cool edit, the video edit that like transition. It's a little complicated in terms of exactly what you're doing. So if you guys get lost and confused, let me know. We have about 10 minutes left. I thought it'd be really fun to add it in somewhere. Let's see where I want to put it. Let's put it. Put it here between this Spanish building and moving on to the old looking pyramid.
Temple? Well, temple?
Thank you. So we're going to look up, everybody go to the control effects tab, you're gonna click effects, and you're gonna search up push, like pushing someone. And you're gonna see this little slide down here that says push, you're gonna click on that. Right there, you're gonna grab it, click and grab, and you're gonna drag it to where you want it. And you'll see it come up. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so you can see it better. You'll see it come up, and it'll kind of line up. Sometimes it'll only go on one side, sometimes it'll go on the other side. All you need is to just be there, and you're just gonna click the push. It should be on your timeline now. Just drag and drop it. It's okay if it's on kind of on this clip, or kind of on the other clip, because you're just gonna click the push. You'll be able to see if you're clicking the click, it'll be gray. If you're clicking the push, it'll be gray. Click push, which you want to be on effect controls, because you're able to see effect controls. And then you're going to go to alignment, and you're going to go center at cut. So now it's perfectly at the center of the both the clips. So if you play over it, you drag your head through it, play ahead through it, you'll be able to see the push between the two clips. Now, yeah, you're still on effect controls. Everybody with me? Yeah. All right. So what you're going to do is you want, at the very top, you see that A and B. And there's a couple of arrows surrounding A and B at the very top of the effect control. You're going to click the arrow by A, and you're going to click it. You want to switch A and B. You want A to be first and B to be second. So that should switch them, and then it's this one first, and pushes that. Now you got this cool little slide here. right, you guys can keep that up pushing between the slides. That's one way, or we can make it even more advanced and X out, and you're going to look up blur. Actually, hold on, I got it. You're going to go over to the, before we look up blur, we're going to go over here, and if you pull this out a little bit, you'll be able to see this little tiny thing that says new item. And I click on that, and this is how you make new items. You want to make a new bin, put footage in. There's a lot of different things you can do. We're going to go to this thing called an adjustment layer. Click adjustment layer, and then you're going to click OK. Don't mess with anything, just click OK. And a little black box is going to come up over here. You're going to grab that black box, grab it with the click, put it on this little video track, and add it. And then you're going to cut it with those little, make sure you're on the selection tool, cut it with the yellow red things, and make it match the push. It's just like that with the little black bar. Hopefully you can see that one. You see how it clicks on the black bar? Now you have an adjustment layer. Adjustment layer is how you can add effects without putting them onto the clip. It's really useful if you're trying to do the entire clip to have one big effect. Or in our case, we're going to add blur to it. So you're going to click at the very top, and you're going to add such a blur, and you're going to go down to blur and sharpen over here, and click on gauging. Right there, you're going to grab it with your clips, click it, grab it, and add it to the adjustment layer. So it should have that little black box around the adjustment layer. Add it. And then when you add it, if you're still on effects controls over here, you'll see it be added to the video effects in the adjustment layer. So click on the adjustment layer, make sure your playhead's there, grab the blur, and add it to the adjustment layer. Okay. From there.
Sorry, Lindsay, just to interrupt, we are running out of time. We obviously know we have to make these classes a little bit longer because there's a lot of information. So I don't know if you want to just finish up your very last statement, but I texted Mr. Chow, or I emailed him and asked if I can let him into the room at 3:35. But we do have to kind of wrap this part up. But if you do have additional questions too, you guys, I know there is a few we didn't get to. I'll also have Lindsay rewatch the video, and then if she wants to add something, she can make like an additional segment to it. And then you guys can follow along with her as well.
There's only 2 more steps to this.
Sure.
All you're going to do when you are done with this is just, with the adjustment layer and the blur, you see it right here, increase the blur a lot by grabbing and dragging it, and then click, let's say horizontal and vertical blur dimensions, and click horizontal. And then you've got this cool little whip plan transition that makes it look like you have a whip pan. There's a couple more steps to it, but I'll add it in the video if you guys, because I have a kind of running out of time here. But when we upload the video, you'll be able to see it if you want to go back and understand it more. Yeah, so when you guys can always ask me questions, and let me know if you guys want another video that's going even more in depth. But with this, you're going to click on that. You're going to go to the very front of this right here. And if you guys have a little more experience, this might be a little easier for you. If you don't, it might be a little more confusing. But just set your blur to 0. So set your blur to 0. Click that little toggle button. And it will add a little playhead, a little dot for you. Go to the middle of the video. Click add. If your blur that's super blurry, then you have that middle little button right here, and at the very end, then the final little button will go back to 0. But yeah, so there's a little transition for you guys, so you guys can practice it. It'll be on the video if you guys want the directions, but it is called a whip cam. Like if you like, whip it to make it look like you whip the camera when you really didn't. So it kind of adds that cool effect to make the video a little bit seem a little bit more sophisticated. If you guys didn't understand that, I'll leave some questions and I will answer them when we have a question video. Gotta go because that was the chat. So, but thank you so much for joining me. I'm really excited that see all of you guys there. I'm hoping you learned something.
Thank you so much, Lindsay. Yeah, so if you'd like, you can either leave comments or questions in the chat. We will download the chat. And then in addition to that, Lindsay will rewatch what we recorded and then add anything small tidbits or anything that we didn't answer or address. But thank you guys for being super patient. It is the first time we were trying it out. But we do know that after APs is over, we have some staff and also some class reps that wanted to tag team and do a Photoshop Adobe class, in addition to, I think, what was it, Lindsay? There was another one. I just can't remember what it was. A design one, I think.
Make sure you just click Control save your project so you guys can keep messing out.
Right, and also just another tip, I obviously don't have Premiere, but I do know I used to use Illustrator, or not Illustrator, no, it was Premiere. Back in college, I used Premiere. But just keep playing around with it, guys. That's like the best way, and watch other YouTube videos and just try to get more experience. Somebody asked me if this counts as a service. Yes, this does. Your hour will be counted as service. But we do have to let you go right now. So I'm sure I'll see some of you at the next call. But anyways, have a wonderful day. Thanks again, Lindsay, for your help. You are amazing. And yes, we will. Oh, yeah, she put her DM if you need, or you can DM her if you need to. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. I hope that was helpful, especially if you've never used it before. Okay? Take care, guys.